everyone, and welcome to Lancaster Safety's quick overview of driving safety. Today we'll be reviewing one of the most crucial parts of day-to-day safety, and that's driving safety. This topic applies to everyone that drives and is oftentimes overlooked on a daily basis. I mean, how many of you have talked on your cell phone, eaten food, or reached for something in an automobile this morning while you drove? I'm going to guess that a lot of people would say yes. So we'll be discussing unsafe acts behind the wheel, driving under the influence, and road rage. But we're going to start off with a quiz question first. Did you know that motor vehicle crashes are the #1 cause of death? So here's my question. Which of the following do you think is the #1 leading factor of fatal and serious injury crashes? Is it distractions like cell phones, fussing with the radio, eating? Is it alcohol, or is it speeding? I'll give you a minute to discuss with your peers what you think the answer is. Okay, the answer is distraction. So again, that's cell phones, messing with the radio, eating, things like that. All three rank at the top of leading factors for serious motor vehicle accidents, but distractions are now at #1. According to the NSC, cell phone users are 4 times likely to crash. So other unsafe acts behind the wheel, again, talking, texting on the cell phone, putting on makeup, reading a map, reaching behind you to deal with the kids, not using a seatbelt, or driving under the influence. And just some more things that you really should not do while driving: eating, driving at an unsafe speed, failing to stop or yield, unsafe passing of another vehicle, tailgating, and then not using turn signals. So talking on a cell phone distracts the brain and actually takes focus away from the primary task at hand. And while you might think that hands-free devices offer convenience, they do not offer any safety benefit when you're driving. What many drivers don't understand or realize is that talking on a cell phone, again, just distracts you. And if you're on your phone, you may not realize it, but you are distracted because your eyes are off the road. Mechanically, your hands are off the wheel to reach or hold your device, even if it's hands-free. Are you putting it on while you're driving? Lastly, it cognitively distracts you. Your mind is partially off driving and trying to focus on a conversation. So here we have another InstaSafety quiz, and this is a true or false. The brain is able to multitask. Do you think that's true, or do you think that's false? The answer is actually false. Multitasking for the brain is a myth. Human brains do not perform 2 tasks at the same time, and you may have noticed when applying for a job that a lot of companies seek out people that have good multitasking skills. Although we all tend to multitask on a regular basis, our brains handle tasks sequentially and will switch between one task and another. Studies have shown that it's best to focus on one task at a time rather than switching back and forth. Talking on the cell phone and driving is no exception. So let's talk about inattention blindness. It's a type of cognitive distraction, essentially looking but not seeing. When our brains are programmed to do something over and over again, they tend to switch to autopilot mode, where we are doing a task but not really focused on it at the same time. This is extremely dangerous when this happens while we're driving, and it also happens when we're very tired. Aside from always following traffic signs and obeying the rules of the road, buckling up your safety belt may be the single most dramatic move you can make to reduce your health risks. The deaths and injuries that occur every year due to car accidents could be reduced by about half if both drivers and passengers use their safety belts. Okay, so here we have another quiz question. How long does it take for only half an ounce of alcohol to leave the body? Is it 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or 1 hour? The answer is actually 1 hour. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, there were 9,967 drunk driving deaths in 2014. That's 31% of all motor vehicle traffic fatalities. About 2 in every 5 Americans will be involved in an alcohol-related traffic accident at some time in their lives. Remember the 1-1 rule: 1 drink per 1 hour. So lastly, we're going to go over what's called road rage, and that's provoked by feeling endangered by someone else's driving, where, for example, another driver cuts you off or they're tailgating you. It's resentment at being forced to slow down. So have you ever thought or said out loud, ugh, this person is driving so slow. Can't people learn how to drive? And then it's righteous indignation at someone who breaks traffic rules. So let's say someone cuts off another driver and clearly almost caused an accident. You decide to show the other driver their faults by cutting them off. It's anger at someone taking out their road rage on you. You're mad at me, so I'm going to show my anger towards you. And lastly, it's letting our anger interfere with driving. It's one of the most dangerous things we can do behind the wheel. All knowledge of being safe on the road will fly out the window when anger takes over, and then that's when people get hurt. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen today. If you have any further questions, please call Lancaster Safety at 888-403-6026, and we'll be happy to help you. Also, follow us on social media for more news updates and safety information, or you can provide us feedback on Google or Facebook. We truly appreciate your time, and hopefully you will take advantage of our monthly safety and health webinars. Everyone's invited to attend, and they're always free. Just visit our website or click the link on your screen for more information. Thank you, and have a safe day.